Realty Insight, brought to you by North Bay Property Shop, a member of Century 21 Blue Sky Region Realty Team.
It is Monday, and that cues us up every second week. And today's the day. Leeann Noel, Century 21, in our studio. Always a pleasure. Thank you for being here.
Always love being here, Clarke. Thank you.
We will never run out of topics.
I know. I'm always going to bring them, that's for sure.
We'll keep going till 2080.
Good,
All right, let's do this. Today, we're talking about 6 things you need to be paying attention to with your realtor.
Yes, during those personal viewings, really important, obviously, that you have your trusted realtor. We're always looking on the lookout for all kinds of items and things, but these are the 6 ones that I really wanted to bring to the forefront for our viewers.
The 3 S's.
Yes.
Smells, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds,
yes.
and sensations.
And sensations, that's right. So essentially we want to use all of our senses when we go through the property, and we want to look for things, smell things, touch things that the buyer might not see at first glance that could be really important in choosing that particular home. So, you know, let's talk about a basement. If you go down there, there's a moldy smell, you know, there could be some humidity down there. That could be a potential problem. We want to listen for excessive noise when you're in the home. Is that going to deter the enjoyment of the property? We want to have a feel around the walls. If we see any bubbling, what could that mean? So we're not there to replace a home inspector, but we really do want to find some things that we might want to highlight for the home inspector.
How difficult were these 3 items during 2020 when it was all virtual?
It was obviously very, very hard. You know, when it came to the industry, virtual tours were very important, but then also going through the house, even if the client wasn't able to come, for us to be there, walking them through with a video tour, taking lots of photos, and again, having other trusted tradespeople in the industry to get in there so that you can make the right choice.
It's all about the due diligence.
Absolutely.
Abnormalities in the ceiling, wall, and floor.
Yeah, so if we notice any, you know, cracks in the ceiling, they could be diagonal, they could be coming from even the windowsill. We just want to have a look at that, maybe to investigate further again with that home inspector. One thing to think about too, if you're looking at the ceiling and you see different paint colors, maybe it's this trying to match. Why is it painted maybe a particular white here and not over here? Think about lopsided floors. Are they mushy? One important thing.
That would be a major red flag.
Big time. Look at the baseboards. That's also another good indicator of, for instance, I was in a home today. It looked like moisture on the carpet. I touched it. It was not moisture. It's definitely oily. It was a spill. And the baseboard was a really great indicator that no, there is no water penetrating from the exterior of the home. So those are some things buyers can get caught up in, looking at what's shiny. And really it's important for us to have a look at those key details.
Certainly you want to believe that everyone has the best intentions. However, in the odd case, a poorly done reno could be hiding something.
That's it. We really want to check out that workmanship and quality. So, for instance, if you know you're disclosed that the roof was done 3 years ago, but you're noticing that the shingles are curling, that could be a pretty good sign of poor workmanship. So let's keep an eye out for that handyman special, let's say. And again, we want to be sure that if there's something that we're worried about, that we have the proper tradespeople in there.
What's a choppy floor plan?
So your choppy floor plan, home renovation shows can be very deceiving, right? Take down this wall, open this up, it's no problem. And of course, everything can be easily done with time and money, but let's, you know, consider those load-bearing walls. Do they need additional structural support? Maybe it's wise, if you're thinking about making an open concept floor plan, that you have a structural engineer in there to give you a good idea.
What would come to mind if you think a room with a terrible view?
Room with a terrible
What
view.
comes to mind?
So
what have you seen?
For me, what comes to mind is maybe your bedroom or your ensuite bathroom facing right into your neighbor's kitchen.
Yeah.
Let's think about those things. Another thing too is that if you have really great intentions to use your backyard, maybe there's a pool or some great greenery. What's in your backyard? Is there a 4-story, 5-story apartment building? So now you're outside sunbathing. We also want to find out what's planned in your neighborhood. Are there condos going up? What are the developments? Is it multi-res? So just be sure that your view is going to accommodate your lifestyle.
Problematic trees. I think of my late grandparents' house in Hamilton. Beautiful willow trees, my favorite tree. However, foundation damage.
Yes. Okay. So this is the rule of thumb. However high the tree is how long the roots go. So think 40-foot tree, 40-foot roots, right? So it could be beautiful, yes, aesthetically lovely, great shade, but let's think about what's going on underground, right? So like you mentioned, Clarke, that foundation, let's have a look at that. We also want to think any pine needles that are maybe collecting in your eaves, on the roof. So what happens outside, let's really consider how it can affect inside. So having your trusted realtor to help you support you through these viewings, through the decision making is just unbelievably valuable.
Next time, 2 weeks from today, reasons why people sell?
People are moving.
People are moving.
Why people are moving.
Okay, so that could be both buying and selling.
Correct. I do have some really great reasons that I'm excited to share with our viewers.
You are a resource. We thank you for your time. And last but not least, if somebody is an Instagram user, what should they do?
Well, you can always find me at Leeann Noel on Insta. They're obviously promoting Cogeco Clarke, Your TV North Bay, and anything that's going on in our community. So yes, please reach out. You can find me.
Cogeco Clarke, that has a ring to it.
Cogeco Clarke.
Leeann Noel, Century 21. Thank you, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
My pleasure. Thank you.
There's Leanne. I'm Clarke. Caden will be back with your Monday weathercast. But first, a short break. Stay tuned.